Michigan gymnastics Dr. Larry Nassar is at the center of an Olympic-sized scandal. He stands accused of sexual abuse of dozens of young girls training with Team USA Gymnastics over several decades. 3 of the alleged victims have decided to tell their stories, which they shared tonight on CBS 60 Minutes. The FBI is investigating dozens of cases, some of them decades old, some alleged to have happened within the last 2 years.
I believe at the end of the day, there are members of every single Olympic team since 1996 he did this to.
Attorney John Manley represents 40 women who say they were sexually abused by Dr. Nassar. 3 of those women have decided to tell their stories. Jessica Howard was barely a teenager training with Team USA at the ranch run by gymnastic icons Bella and Marta Caroli. Howard was treated for injuries by Dr. Nassar.
He started massaging me, and he had asked me not to wear any underwear. And then he just continued to go into more and more intimate places.
Former Olympian Jamie Dancer says the abuse started when she was just 13 and training at the Caroli Ranch.
The treatment was in the bed, in my bed that I slept on at the ranch.
Dr. Nassar stands by his assertion that his treatment was appropriate. No one suggests that the Carolis knew about the alleged abuse, but that no one was watching over the girls to protect them.
I trusted this man. And just knowing how vulnerable I was as a kid to not even think that something like that would be inappropriate just ruined me.
Nassar has been held without bail since December. He is charged with possession of child pornography and criminal sexual conduct against the daughter of a family friend. Nassar has pleaded not guilty to those charges. Tonight, USA Gymnastics has released a statement in response to the 60 Minutes report. I'll share just part of that with you. USA Gymnastics cares deeply for our athletes of all skill levels and ages. They are the heart and soul of our sport, and their health and well-being comes before all else. Regarding Dr. Larry Nassar, USA Gymnastics is appalled that anyone would exploit a young athlete or child in the manner alleged. When we first learned of these concerns, we acted without hesitation. We hired an investigator who interviewed the athletes, which led USA Gymnastics to report Dr. Nassar to the FBI. Keeping athletes safe requires sustained vigilance by everyone. Coaches, athletes, parents, administrators, and officials. We are determined to strengthen standards throughout our sport.